Aloha and welcome back to my channel. We all know that investing can be quite scary. But what's scarier to me than Ghostface is not having a plan for your future. Stay to the end of the video today and I'm gonna show you how I invested my first $100 and how that's gotten me to making $15,000 in passive income this month alone. Let's start by logging into your brokerage account. I'll be using Robinhood as it is the easiest brokerage to navigate through when you're starting your investment journey. Click the link above if you need help signing up for your Robinhood account today. In the search bar, look up QQQ. QQQ is another exchange-traded fund that I frequently invested in while I was trying to grow my portfolio. If you haven't watched my other video about the ETF VOO, I recommend you do so, as I'll talk you through the basics of what an ETF is. QQQ is an ETF that also represents multiple stocks and will also diversify your portfolio, but was created by a company called Invesco. QQQ is an ETF that tracks the NASDAQ 100 index.
What does that even mean?
I know, so many new terms. NASDAQ is an acronym for National Association of Securities Dealers Automated Quotations, which was established in 1971. The 100 refers to the 100 largest companies listed on the NASDAQ. You'll often hear the NASDAQ being referred to in two separate ways. The first being about the NASDAQ stock market, which is an electronic stock exchange used for buying and selling stocks. The second way NASDAQ is often referred to is by its composite index. The NASDAQ's composite index includes almost all of the stocks listed on the NASDAQ stock exchange. This stock exchange is made up of over 3,500 companies. As always, the Learn tab of your Robinhood account will provide you with more info on the NASDAQ should you need it. Apart from QQQ showing over 25% growth in 1 year and over 100% growth in the last 5 years, there are a few other reasons why QQQ potentially is a great investment for you. Taking a look on Invesco's website, you'll see that QQQ also has a very low expense ratio at 0.2%. If you remember from the previous video, similar ETFs have expense ratios near 0.8%, so 0.2 is an absolute steal. Scrolling down under cumulative performance, it shows that QQQ has grown 435.86%, which means if you were to have invested in QQQ, your portfolio could have grown that much.
That's crazy.
The top 10's holdings section goes over exactly which companies QQQ holds shares in. Some of these companies include Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Broadcom, Meta, and many more. Investing, especially in ETFs, is something I will always go back to because of how I'm able to invest in multiple stocks at a significant discount. Speaking of diversity, if you take a look under the sector allocation list, it will show you just how diverse QQQ is. Some of the sectors being healthcare at 6.08%, communication services at 15.99%, and industrials at 4.47%. A diverse portfolio could be a huge factor in getting you through red market days, and ETFs could definitely help provide that support at a much more affordable price. Not to mention, QQQ also pays dividends quarterly. Let's take a look again at what QQQ can offer you. QQQ can potentially grow your portfolio as it has grown over 25% in the past year. QQQ has a steal of an expense ratio at 0.2%. QQQ will diversify your portfolio on a budget. And finally, QQQ also yields quarterly dividends.
What are you waiting for?
Head to the right-hand side of your screen of your QQQ ETF page to start investing. Make sure your order type is changed to buy order. Change your buy-in setting to dollars and enter $50 in the amount box. Click review order and confirm your purchase on QQQ. I know, I said my first investment was $100. Funny enough, that other $50 went to another ETF, VOO, which I also recommend you doing. Check out that video if you have time. As promised, here's my first portfolio with my current earnings. I want you to know that this is also obtainable for you, which is why I'm starting from scratch with you. Look out for my next video on my game plan to grow this portfolio to $1,000. Subscribe to follow along, and I hope you're able to grow your portfolio with me. Mahalo for watching. Till next time, bye-bye!